A color can hold different meanings for people from different parts of the world. Like gray is associated with being inexpensive in Japan, but in the USA, it is linked to being expensive and of good quality. But for a modern Indian society, what does color symbolize? Does it reflect our cultural roots, or has it been shaped by pop culture references and overwhelming brand propaganda? We conducted a study for a deeper inspection of this colorful mystery. We engaged 37 subjects of an average age of 34. All subjects had normal color vision. For the purpose of the experiment, along with the 4 primary colors, we chose 4 intermediary samples between 2 primary colors: orange, purple, turquoise, and chartreuse. The color samples were then shown in a random sequence, where we then asked the subjects to write as many words as they could associate with to a color sample within 60 seconds. In total, 1,333 words were elicited, where females provided more words compared to males. Color red drew out the largest number of words, and purple derived the least. These words were categorized into concepts, man-made objects, and natural objects, which were further divided into 60 subcategories. We then used research techniques such as multidimensional scaling, correspondence analysis, and principal component analysis to break down our results. Here is what we discovered. The concept category comprised of words related to ideologies, emotions, symbols, etc. This category was further divided into 38 subcategories. All 3 experiments gave us consistent results which were highly archetypal. Positive high-energy emotions such as warm and positive low-energy emotions such as cool ended up opposite each other. We also saw categories like nature and low energy, which were aggregated around the cool color area, and categories of moral valence like courage around red. These results were deeply influenced by the cultural makeup of the society. The next category we tackled was of man-made objects. 11 subcategories were created here. No structure could be derived in this category. However, there are a few interesting observations. Many state-ruled entities such as public institutions landed opposite non-state-ruled entities such as technology and religion. The color purple here stood away from all the color clusters, having derived the least number of words. Natural object words were divided into 11 subcategories. This category gave us an interesting graph, where we found organic and vegetation opposite each other, and fire and water across one another, with earth in the middle. All in all, the results were very archetypal and concentrated around primary colors. So what does this all mean? It means that color icons are universal when derived from natural environment, but no clear pattern could be formed for man-made objects. However, when color acts as a symbol, its association varies marginally, depending on the cultural consensus of the subject. Like orange is associated to bravery because of the Indian flag. Blue and teal is thought of as a color of high virtue due to its association with deities. Red is symbolic of purity and prosperity, and white is for purity and honesty, but at the same time, the color is abstained from auspicious celebrations. The much-loved indigo has its provenance in India and is one color that cuts across geographies and religious associations. Belief has it that only a fortunate few hands can actually get the dye perfect. It is hence a color symbolic of deep wisdom, devotion, and integrity. A country as diverse as India, color has to be viewed in context to culture, geography, and occasion. Modern India still holds pride in cultural associations, but has a global outlook to color sensibilities. So maybe we, marketers, designers, and artists, should dig deep into our diverse cultural wealth to communicate with India better.